Question: do you wish you had the confidence and the courage to stand up to your hurtful, controlling, toxic parent? Do you wish you had the guts to tell your mother or father how they really make you feel, which is unimportant, worthless, disrespected, unloved? Hi, I'm Reiki Rita Roberts. I'm a holistic family relationship coach. I'm on a mission to put an end to the generational cycle of hurtful family dysfunction. It's one of my greatest passions. The world out there is completely fear-based, and I'm on a mission to transition it back to love. So I'm dedicating my time and energy to help people who actually want to heal and be emotionally free from the stress and pain of a hurtful, toxic, controlling parent. Perhaps that's you. So as an adult, no one has the right, including your parents, to violate your freedom, make your decisions for you, right? You have the right to have your own opinion, right? So I want to help you learn how to re-love yourself, right? Many of our parents, when you think about over 90% of all families have some form of dysfunction. Many of the parents can't or won't love us, so we lose ourselves and we believe we have no value, no purpose, because our parent can't or won't love us. So I want to help you re-love yourself, all right, so you can get happy for two reasons. So you can stop making excuses for who you are and live an authentic life. You get the freedom to be who you are. And number two, so you could stop neglecting your own happiness for the sake of your parents, who again can't or won't love you. So let's get started. Let's begin by talking about the big fat elephant in the family room. All right, stuff nobody wants to talk about. This is why let's talk about why so many people tolerate pain from their mean, hurtful, irresponsible, toxic, addicted, abusive parent. All right, let's talk about that. And why do they tolerate it? Why do we tolerate it? You know, I know that I did. And I've come up with two basic reasons. Fear, number one, right? And number two, family loyalty, all right? So fear of survival, being embarrassed that your family's dysfunctional, or your parents don't love you, or they're addictive or toxic or controlling. So we're embarrassed about that. And we're also afraid of being judged by others. Right? That's a big one for a lot of people. So they don't disclose. Okay? And number two, family loyalty. This comes out right out of my book, Parents with Price Tags. I wrote this book, Heal Yourself from Family Dysfunction and Learn to Love Your Children Unconditionally. I wrote this as part of my own healing journey, which started off as journaling, and then it became a book. So let me read this passage. There's an unspoken rule that is subconsciously passed down to us from the moment of our birth, from generation to generation, that dictates that we are to remain loyal, discreet, proud, and forever dedicated to our families, particularly our parents. All right? So that's why we continuously tolerate their neglect, fear, and loyalty. Okay? Why? Because society has normalized family dysfunction. They have made it normal. You know, you hear often people say, oh, every family has dysfunction, therefore it's normal. it's not normal and it's not healthy. So normalizing has taught us to tolerate and accept our parents' bad behavior. Okay? Now, before I continue, this video isn't about beat up your parents. This is about taking the rose-colored glasses off our face as grown adult men and women and seeing the relationship with our parent as either toxic or loving. All right? Your happiness is what's my concern here. Your health, your happiness. Okay? So that's what this is about. Putting on our big girl pants and big boy pants and actually seeing family relationships for what they truly are. All right? Because remember, awareness. We can't do better until we know better. Okay? So in fact, even the Bible doesn't make parents accountable for their neglectful parenting. Dare I say this? It actually teaches us to honor thy mother and father no matter what the circumstances. But who wants to question the Bible? So we've got the normalization, right, out there in society, and also our belief system telling us that we should never challenge, our parents. Therefore, what we believe is if we do challenge what's normal, we'll create more stress, we'll feel guilty, we'll feel ashamed, or we'll be judged as being a bad, selfish, disrespectful, ungrateful person, right? So we believe that this is what will happen to us. Now let's talk a little bit about the fear in the world, because I can't do this video without showing you the comparison to love and fear. So during COVID-19 lockdowns alone, statistics on the domestic abuse and suicide have increased. Here's a couple things I found. After the first month of stay-at-home orders, 9 major metropolitan cities reported approximately 20 and 30% increases in domestic violence service calls, with some regions as high as 62% domestic violence. And this was taken from the American Psychological Association. Now, in the EU, the European Union, states that 60% rise in emergency calls about domestic violence, including countries like Belgium, Bulgaria, France, Ireland, the Russian Federation, Spain, and the UK. So these are just some quick examples of my point that it's getting worse. Being locked down with family members is dangerous for a lot of people. So we can no longer ignore that this is a problem. Okay, we can, but things are just getting worse. Yet even with these alarming statistics, we're still being told to stay home and save lives. Well, what if the life that needs saving is yours? Okay. The danger to our emotional health begins when we keep suppressing our negative emotions. Negative energy can show up anywhere, in your body, in your thoughts, in your emotions, in your relationships, in your children. Okay? So if you're tired of being unhappy and angry and depressed and sad about the stressful relationship you have with one or both of your parents, and you're actually serious about wanting to be happy, and now I'm going to stop right there and tell you, this is not going to be an easy answer, right? It took a long time to get sad and get angry and unhealthy, and it's going to take some time to do some healing. So what I'm about to offer you is not an easy, quick fix, quick pill, okay? The magical pill doesn't exist. So you gotta do the work. You gotta put some skin in the game and together, but I tell you, it does work if you feel that you're worthy and you really want to get happy and healthy again. then I can help you transition into a better, healthier, peaceful, happier place for yourself. Okay? Because happiness is your birthright. You deserve to be happy. Everybody does. Right? It's our birthright. So my mission for you is that you find the courage to live your true, authentic life, to be yourself, to stop being controlled and being told what to do and how to think. Okay? That's the only thing that will lead you to happiness that you truly deserve. Really is. And the first step to good emotional health begins with one thing. You feeling that you deserve better. Okay? I remember that when I was finally ready to address my toxic relationships with my parents and even with my ex-husband. It wasn't until I finally said, I deserve better, that I found the fire within me to start doing the healing process. Okay? So that's why I actually created the actual program called I Deserve Better. I Deserve Better is an online emotional empowerment program. So it'll help you reduce stress, improve your emotional health, and restore your happiness. Okay? So if you're already dealing with a hurtful, toxic parent, and you want to learn how to protect yourself from further stress and pain, then this program is what you'll need to cope. Okay? The secret to eliminating emotional pain is to actually become more emotionally evolved than the person that's hurting you. Okay? That's the trick. That's the secret. And if you're playing at the same level they are, they hurt you, you want to hurt them back. They do this, you want to do that. Then you're reactive, and that's not going to solve your problem. And that's why you're still stuck, and that's why things aren't getting better. So you have to learn how to evolve and how to hold your power when someone toxic is trying to bait you into reacting. Okay? So you have to learn how to evolve emotionally. It doesn't just happen. You've got to work through different steps, which I'll talk to you. So being an emotionally evolved person helps to eliminate the temptation to lose energy to reactive behavior, feeling powerless against this person, and being negatively triggered whenever you have to deal with them. I remember, just do this quick test. If the mere mention of their name sets you off, gets you all upset and stressed out, then you know you need to do some healing. Okay? So my program offers, it's 4 stages of the program. Stage 1, it's a 4-stage emotional evolution program. Stage 1, you have to understand the why you feel negatively reactive to your parent. Okay? So we're going to explore the why. Stage 2, you're going to learn what you need to do to heal those triggers. Okay? Stage 3, we're going to learn how to reparent ourselves back using self-love. Okay? And stage 4 is actually a master class where you learn how to be that evolved person and live more consciously in a happier life. Okay? So again, like I said earlier, you can't do better until you know better. So stage 1, we're going to talk about emotional awareness, where your emotions are at, why you feel triggered. Here are some of the things we're going to explore in stage 1. The importance of a parent's love on our emotional health, right? Family dysfunction, why your parents can't or won't love you. That was a tough one for me. I remember thinking, what is wrong with these people? Are they purposely trying to hurt me? Are they mean and malicious? Or are they just plain ignorant and don't know they're hurting me? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about why your sadness and anger towards your parent is completely justified. Okay? We're going to talk about the different types of parent energy vampires, the bullies, the controllers, the victims. Okay? We're going to talk about why you keep getting emotionally triggered by your parent, what's setting you off. Okay? We're going to talk about how parents use fear, anger, control, and intimidation on their children, on you. Okay? Even though you're a grown adult, it's still happening. We're also going to talk about how denial, staying in denial, is actually damaging your self-esteem and your self-worth, and much, much more. Okay? So the program is coming this spring. Initially, I was directing the program to a lot of parents, but I had a huge outcry for people who are actually adult children who are struggling, seems like more than parents. So I'm focusing my energy on helping them first and stopping the bleeding. Okay. However, having said that, if you're still a parent or divorced or struggling with a parent yourself, if you're a parent with a toxic parent, this program can still help you. Okay. So I want you to do a couple things. First of all, if you're interested, this resonates with you, please get on the mailing list. I've attached a link below that'll take you on the mailing list, and you'll be the first I contact as soon as I release the program, which should be hopefully next month, but April the latest. Okay. Visit my website, www.thefunctionalfamily.ca. Please join the free Facebook group called Stressful Family Relationships. I'm going to put links to all these for you. And again, if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. All right. And one other request, please share this video. If you know of other people hurting, toxic parents, and they don't know which way to turn and they need help, please share this video. Okay? So we want to make the world a better place. We want to transition from fear back into love and make this world a healthier place. Okay? So if you're still unsure if this program is good for you, I want to leave you with this one final thought that I want you to meditate on and search for the answer. It won't take long. Okay? So if I asked you if you feel loved by your mother or your father, would your answer be yes? Thank you for listening, and may God bless you. Have a powerful day. Be well.